Hi friends, I'm going to show you how to modify a class that already exists in the curriculum application system. And you can get to this logon page by going through the Faculty Services menu on the Records and Registration website. You're going to click on this button here that says Create and View Course Actions and Program Changes. You might not have any other choices depending on whether or not you're an officer in one of the committees. And then you'll go to the next page. When you get to this page, you put in the name of the course you want to edit with the designator and the course number, but no space between them. And the action you want to choose is to modify the course. And again, you'll click Go. Now, what you'll see on the left-hand side is the existing version of the course. And on the right-hand side, you'll see the new version of the course. So in this case, we're going to make a couple of small changes in this course that already exists. The terms it's offered, we're going to change it from spring and summer to periodically. How many times can a student receive credit for this course? The answer is actually 1, although it's a 0 credit hour course. We're going to change the methods of evaluation, assessment, instruments, course essay. There are no requirements for graduate students. A grade of SRU is required, offered in fall and spring. Now, before I can save it at this point, and that won't send it anywhere. It just keeps it as I've done it. You want to look at page 2 and page 3. Page 2, you have to put down a justification for the course action. And here I'm going to put down revision of course by Departmental Assessment Committee. Effect on other programs, curricular enrollment. In this case, there's none. There are no library resources required. Assessment and support details. And here I will put in a little short paragraph about what has changed in our assessment model that has required students to have this change because we've changed our SLOs. I'm not going to put that in right now. It takes too much time. Then you have to go to page 3. And in page 3, you have to explain the details of how this is going to happen. What are the staffing details? What kinds of instructional resources will you need? And what kinds of organizational changes would this imply? Now, none of the things on page 3 will affect whether or not the course change will go through the various approval levels, but this is part of the strategic planning process now, so you have to fill out page 3 for this to go through. The approvals level, you won't see anything in here, not yet submitted it, but when it's in process, you'll be able to see where it is, when it was approved, by whom, any corrections, any changes that have been made, and things like that. So when I have filled out all of page 2 and I filled out all of page 3, what I will do is I'll click this button in the middle down here, submit the course action to the next level, and it will be done.